Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
That's it.
Let's see what we found. Main bitch. This place may have zero man. That doesn't mean we should drop our guard. Trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
here. What? Who's there? Someone there? So weak.
Look at this place.
Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of man... These monstrosities.
Right.
I've been fighting for years. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. It would be Armageddon repeated. And maybe the end of everything that we hold dear.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
My experience.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because our mission here is only... In order to bring the... I try to supply my... Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location. Simply throw one to the ground. Once you're aboard...
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
You know what I could use right now? A good joke.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not that funny.
Nah, that's a shame. Laughter would be good for morale.
Well, if that's the case, we could all go watch you try to shoot your weapon. That always makes me laugh.
You're right.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Proctor Ingram, do you have a moment?
Well, don't just stand there gawking. What did you want?
Several of the airport remote generators are malfunctioning again. Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Yes? What is it?
Sir, the Pridwin is secured to the airport's main tower, and we are at station keeping status. All sections reporting green.
Very good. Carry on. Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell. I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Charging into... a situation, guns blazing.
can't believe Hancock raced old Finn.
Finn had it coming. We get out of here,
Whoever this brother...
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big...
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor.
I know it's asking.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a...
Please.
This dead brain...
Fine.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hip...
Those circuits look awfully...
I'm not surprised.
Right? Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari.
Sure. Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we...
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on...
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. We load, he'll act as a host.
All right. Let's get...
Just sit down over there.
Sure.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing
Mom
these
knew how
memories
it
as
was.
Kellogg. This may
She
prove
wasn't
disorienting
soft,
at
but,
first.
and she... Mom knew how it was.
She wasn't so... I was such a dummy back then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I... Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with... I was such a dummy back then. What? Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
People like to talk and hope...
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect
She'd
you to
never
the
met
next
me.
intact memory.
She'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help
I found
them.
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that
I don't remember much from that time.
We seem to be getting closer.
It all kind
Try
of
this next one.
blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything
Getting
bad
warmer.
that ever happened.
One of these has got to tell us something.
They were real, all right.
We're running out of
They
brain.
didn't know anything about operating on the surface.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. But it was better this way. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they.
I found another
Not
intact
really.
memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid and the... This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Doctor.
That's good. Are you ready?
We got what we needed.
Yes. Their greatest...
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was?
If we need to find Virgil...
If you're going to go...
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Amari said. Anyway, I feel...
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride, so... We'll make something out of the Commonwealth. Oh, yeah. Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
spirit action. I'm gonna tear your fucking... You're getting wasted!
Cartwheels too?
May Adam bless you with his glow.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Adam's holy ground. Why? Stay.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this Institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Adam. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave.
In the end, we are all Adam's children.
Protect and serve.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? I'm not stupid.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. I knew that. And so you... Then what do you...
I know you were part of it. And you escaped.
How the hell do you know? Why are you even here?
Sure. Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. What reason?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute.
Oh. I had no... Yeah. If your son, I can help. But... I'm going to need something in return.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to... It could return me to normal. I think that's pretty reasonable. In exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk. First...
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely. It's commonly referred... Dematerializes the relay is the... That means you're going to have to... Now, have you...
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't... Coursers are instant.
Sure.
Operations go wrong, a synth goes... They're very good.
Right. Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose you're every courser. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now you're going to have to...
Okay.
Right. The primary insertion. Now, when you get to follow... Not gonna...
We're sucking down a lot of rad sticking around here.
Courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? How many of you Courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Huh?
And good riddance.
Who's there? Good dead!
Barricade the stairwell to the hallway if you haven't already.
Who?
Fine, we'll do this. Hey.
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Get some! Lock and load!
Fall back to original position. The Courser's nearing the elevator.
God, I hope. The Courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
Who's there?
Seriously! Fuck! I know that!
Took some bright minds to build a place like this. Now, what's this? These old terminals can be real finicky. That's nice. I bet I could get it to spill its guts.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth. Oh God! Please, no!
All he had to do was tell me.
You, come here.
Are you here for the synth?
Yes. I'm here to help the synth.
And you think I'll just hand her over? To you? You've been tracking me. What do you really want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
Institute designation is K-198, but I knew they'd send a court. I think I would have lost him too. Thanks again for your... And before you ask, the Commonwealth is
Lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real!
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy synths. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. So what?
I needed a courser chip.
You have? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Desdemona.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Desdemona,
Assume you're being watched. Always. Get that chip decoded.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Solver in. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
We'll be taking that.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected the... Sorry. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard. Came up with some... Here's the You know the creation, all the data I want.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, can you? I mean...
I've got it covered.
Good. And don't you forget, it's my only hope. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Protect and serve.
Gone too long.
Mission, the better. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
I need your help with these schematics.
Oh yeah? What are they for?
These are plans for building a signal interceptor to get in.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some... I'd like to help, but you know my situation. I've got to deal with the immediate problems first. I haven't forgotten that you need my help. Remind me as soon as you found out what that settlement needed from the Minutemen.
Miss Maya, welcome!
Hi.
I'll be happy to help you out as soon as we help out that settlement.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance, according to our scribe. The moment that's in the Institute.
Sure.
To accomplish this goal, I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth. But the only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute, using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends.
Sure.
Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
You're going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite.
The Institute uses teleportation to get...
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via... This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy. Not to mention how they get their... And this little beauty allows you to...
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all... It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but...
Wow. I'm glad you could make...
I haven't made sense. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Proctor Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. If you need any help, I'd wish you good...
Right?
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure.
You need any help with the signaling?
Hey, you, forget something?
mercy!
everybody now.
detected. Curious.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
I could use your help.
I'd scout out
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Do you need any...
You can travel with that thing. Makes me seriously question your judgment.
Someone could make a statue out of you like that. Abstract.
Good and strong.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
That's a good look for you.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
Not now.
You still have a lot more to do. Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Sir.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, when we throw that switch, God willing.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact. So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes. Securing you... That said, after some... we're fairly...
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood...
Had I... Once you... If you find out that she...
Right.
There's a special...
Consider it done.
Very good. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that... Just keep your mind... Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go.
Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on?
Uh-huh. Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father!
Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to them.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers.
Sure.
But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far. It's good to finally meet you. I am your son.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, in the vault. But then you learn that your son was no longer an infant. But is it really so? And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now.
They stole you, kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? The Institute can provide a better... You've been in the Commonwealth.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son. And keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the... Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division. As you might guess, we maintain and there's a lot... The work we... So, no?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't be soon.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well? well today?
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
You're here. Report anything
Glad you made
suspicious
it.
to the
Targeting
SRP.
package upgrades I asked.
We're all looking
Maybe I
forward to
should take some
working with
courses
you.
with me.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us
Excuse
and pretty
me,
much all the
Doctor?
other departments.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father is our primary
Right. I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate.
Sure.
Coursers hunt down and they are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat. But I gather you know. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so, I suppose. Now, unless you need some.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Operating at full capacity.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage requires
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group.
Stop beating around the bush. I knew it was just a matter of time. I've been looking over.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say.
Are you happy here?
You'd think, being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds. Only problem is the lack... What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. They seem to have...
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me, why would I pop... What reason would I have...
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes, but still...
I was just told to get you to come.
The Brotherhood wants... Sorry, but you're going...
Sure. The Institute is deceiving you?
So now you're just gonna hurl... Come on, you can do that.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn... Yet we hide down here. It's not right. I'll make my way back. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. You're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay... In case the significant... If nothing else. Speaking of...
Fallout 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing...
Doctor?
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must be
Clayton
close to
Holder,
10 years old by now.
head of the bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable that
I
any child
can't wait
can
for you to see
survive
the
for
work
so
we're
long
doing.
up there, don't you think?
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning.
In that case, let me give you a brief as the name implies, our most important.
Right.
To that end, we've even started...
Sure.
You probably saw the...
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting.
Speaking only for myself, I'm sure
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. In any case.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Scanning. Subject identified. Greetings, ma'am.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective.
Just
I
a
intend
routine
to report
patrol,
this.
ma'am.
Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project.
He's...
Yes. I'll make sure it's... But... Do you think you could...
Seriously, you really believe a human could love a synth?
That's... Yours is a... I wouldn't claim to...
Busted.
Carry on, ma'am.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption
Reporting
to a
status.
minimum.
All functions
Don't
normal.
recharge.
Sean?
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
It's stuck.
Nothing to report, ma'am. All systems nominal.
Gone. Combat subroutine. Eliminating all hostiles.
Detected.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are our friend. Assessment. You must die.
Where did you go? Please stand still. It would appear my target has disappeared. Calculated, most efficient.
Would need the key. Can't pick this.
Emergency relay activated. Relay powering up. Ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relay online and engaging.
Hey, you, forget something?
The Institute and the technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything. Speaking of tech, I'm dying to find out what...
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defense.
That would be the best... Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily... After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their main... In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
I don't know if I describe Mariah. I think she loves her little zoo a bit.
Too much.